And for those really quick that don't know, I know Lynne through my sister. My brother-in-law, my sister's husband, and Lynn's husband were in the military together, and then he was living with Lynne and Scott in their apartment that they rented to him when my sister met him. So we stalked Lynne on Facebook before Lynne even knew who I was. So my sister told me, you do Plexus first. If it works, then I'll try it. So I jumped in and got to know Lynne that way. So that's our connection. That's how I got started with Plexus, was my sister giving me the recommendation. So, right.
Yes, and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for Jennifer, Rebecca's sister, and everything happens for a reason. And it's just so amazing what, like, the friendship we've, shared in the last, gosh, what has it been? Almost, 2.5 years. Yeah. Just all because of a Facebook post. And this is why we're so squeaky wheel on sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing and continuing to send that consistent message of what you do on Facebook, that you love Plexus, that you're passionate about it, that this is something that you take seriously. For many of us, it's become our career, and you may be working another job alongside this, and that's okay. You can still share Plexus so boldly and passionately to let everyone in your network know that this is what you're doing. And I know some people always say, well, I don't know if I could really share like the business side because my, job's watching and people on my list, and you can block them. I had someone do that because I said, are they going to pay all your bills? And you want to do Plexus, so just don't include them in your Facebook audience of all your posts. So yes, consistency and persistency are the keys to this. I'm trying to think. I always have so much I want to share with you guys, but I know I only have 25 minutes on here, and I want to make sure that I cover everything Rebecca wants me to cover and any questions you guys had for me. But you guys have had incredible growth and momentum. Last month, you guys had a really big month. Over 80 people added to Team Simmons. And that is huge, you guys. And I know that more is coming. Like, I can just feel it. We're on this verge of this huge momentum for all of you. You guys have signed some amazing people, and some of you on here might be new that are just out the gate sharing. And hang on tight, because there is just so much in front of you, and this journey is amazing. And many of you on here will be future jewels. So I believe that anyone can be a jewel. Just the biggest thing is belief. And what I did and what I still do, I follow the leaders I want to be. So whenever I was down, whenever this journey became the roller coaster, I watched training videos, or I found a Celeste Gwen video, or a Sarah Taylor, or Tara Castaneda. So Tara had posted something about her journey on the Jules page, and it reminded me of a video I watched of her and a call. I remember sitting to pick up Scotland in the parking lot. I was senior gold. I was stuck at senior gold, and she did a call how she got unstuck, because she was in the same boat. She went gold, senior gold kind of quick, and then nothing happened. I think actually she went ruby and went way backwards to senior gold. And the call was about how did she get unstuck, because she was like, the next month she went emerald. And it was all about being excited, being bold, and bringing in new people into this business that are excited and that are sharing and duplicating and running with this. And that's what I tell everybody. There are no secrets to this other than to keep sharing. So what if you've been in this a while? Oh, I hear the baby. So what I say to people, okay, she muted her. So what I say to people when they feel stuck, I always ask them, what were you doing when you were growing? And when they were growing, they were signing new people on that were excited and sharing. There is no secret other than bringing new people into this business that I call them clones of you, that they love Plexus. They love this company. They see the vision of this opportunity, and they are sharing with their friends, and they have goals. They want to go silver. They want to go gold. And it's bringing new people in that want to do this. Because I'm right there with you guys. I want to re-enter, and I'm getting closer and closer. Last month I was like getting really super close, but you've got to continue to keep sponsoring. And I tell people that they ask, well, did you keep sponsoring after you hit Emerald? And I'm like, yes. Had I stopped at Emerald, I would still be an Emerald. I would not have probably about 3,000 points that I do, because I brought on new people that ran with this with me. And now they're senior Ruby and Gold and senior Gold. So you can't stop, and you'll never stop, because why would we ever want to stop sharing what we have with Plexus? When you get a mama on your team that says, oh my gosh, look at this paycheck I made, this pays for my car, or this pays for my mortgage, how could you not want to share that with every other person out there that needs that? So that's how I feel. Anyone that comes to me, I finally had a teamer of mine join. She's been watching me for 3.5 years. She told me no thank you for 3.5 years. She joined me and she assigned 5 people in a week and a half, and she's going for Fast Start Gold. Can you guys see me? It says my internet's unstable. So to me, it's worth it. How much is it worth it to you to wait and keep sharing and be patient if your dream teamer joins you in 6 months, a year, 2 years? I always tell the story of one person changing someone's business. Amy was working so hard, like sharing, following up with people. And Brooke Hemingway, she followed up with every month, several times a month for a year. And at that year mark, she said, okay, Amy, I'll join you. 12 months later, Brooke was a diamond. Amy could have gone, this is not working for me. I'm never going to grow. I'm always going to be a senior Ruby. And, Eric's always going to be a Gold. So she joined when Eric was senior Gold. 7 months later, he was a diamond. They're a double diamond couple. They have a very strong team, but one person has changed the course. And you guys see her. She's on the top list all the time. She's amazing. And she's such an incredible person and woman and leader in this business. So I guess that's my main thing that I want to get through with you guys is it's worth the wait. It's worth feeling like, gosh, is this ever going to work? As long as you are patient and you're persistent and you're consistent with your business, you will sign those runners. I promise you, because 3.5 years in, I'm still trying to build my business, and I felt like I had signed almost 40 people since August, and none of them wanted to run. And I was like, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to be a double diamond? And then 3 of those 40 finally are running, and we've added a ton in those outside legs. And it just took time. I didn't give up those 6 months in like, oh my gosh, I guess this is where I'm destined to be. I knew that I would find those people that wanted to continue to run with me and join me in this business. And it's so true. So 3 and 40, that's about 1 in 10, right? And that's what we say. If you are out the gate and you are new, your numbers might be a little bit better, because had I known what I know now, I would have been bolder in looking for people that wanted this with me, that they needed the income. They wanted this business. I shared strictly the products for a year, and that's why I sat at Senior Gold for such a long time. It took me, oh gosh, everyone thinks it was so fast. I hit Gold a month after sharing, really fast. And I thought, okay, this is amazing. I'm going to be Emerald in 8 months. And then 8 months went by and I was still Gold. And then I hit Senior Gold at convention. And then I got stuck there for 8 months. But then after I figured it out that I'm looking for business builders, and of course, I believe everyone should be an ambassador. So I still have a ton of wholesale ambassadors. They will be a huge part of your team too. But you've got to be intentional about finding those people and being bold with them about working this business with you. So once I figured that out, it happened really fast. So I'll never take my journey back of all that time sitting at where I was at Gold and Senior Gold, because then I hit Ruby, and 4 months later I hit Emerald, and then I got stuck for 8 months again, and just kept sharing. And then I hit Sapphire, and 3 months later I hit Diamond. You guys, I have friends that I've made sideline friends with, and this is why I'm big about put on your blinders. It doesn't matter. Your timing and your journey will be different than everyone around you. I remember going to my first convention. I met some girls, our sideline team in St. John's, and one of them had just gone Senior Gold like the month before. And I was like, man. And she's like, I've been doing this 2 months. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm coming up on a year. And I hit Senior Gold there at convention, and I had to push for it. And I thought, gosh, this girl's going to be an Emerald like way before me. y'all, you want to know what? 3.5 years later, she's still senior gold and I'm a diamond. So put on your blinders. I went emerald with a bunch of girls, and a lot of them are still emerald, and they had way faster journeys than me. But I'm a diamond now. So, and I know them all. I love them all, but just put your blinders on because your journey will be your journey. And once you focus on you and what's ahead of just you, not what so-and-so is doing on your sideline or over here or that other leader you see like, oh my gosh, how'd they go emerald in 7 months? Focus on you, because when it happens, it's going to happen for you and you're never going to want to take that journey back. I would never take mine back, because now when we have people on our team that are down or struggling, that they're at a rank for so long, I can relate, and they know I can relate. They didn't go, oh, that's nice, you went diamond in 12 months. You have no idea what I'm going through. I'm like, yes, I do. So it was really kind of sucky at the time, but now that I look back, I'm so thankful for it. God knew I needed that journey so that I could help more of my team. And I think that's why we are such a strong force of a team, because I feel like I paved the way. I went over a lot of speed bumps so that they could be smoother for you guys, and that I learned from my mistakes so that you guys could do things bigger and better. That's my goal, to bring you guys up through the ranks faster than I went. But if you're not going that fast, do not push it. I mean, push for your goals, but don't get so down that it's taking so long. Do you guys know that typically to reach an emerald level in network marketing takes 7 to 10 years in most companies? We're just so blessed to have Plexus with these incredible products that people need, and this amazing comp plan and business that people want to join us in, that we can get in Plexus and do this faster. They call it the 4-year career for a reason. If it takes you 4 years to be emerald, are you going to be sad when you hit emerald in 4 years? Probably not, because you're not going to make that income anywhere else in 4 years. And you might, but you might have to work your booty off. Like I told someone the other day, they're like, and Rebecca and I were talking about this. I went over to see her and her little baby and Clara today. And I said, I work a lot, but I don't expect anything less. If I were to make this income in corporate America, they would probably expect me to work 80 hours a week. Not kidding. This kind of income in corporate America, because we all know friends or friends of friends that have these high-level jobs and they're just stressed out, they're miserable, they're working to death, they have no life, but they make all this money. So with this business comes work. So this last point I'm going to make, I know we were talking about this. I have this talk a lot with everybody. You can work this business part-time, but you cannot work this business sometime. So at Senior Gold, when I was stuck, I realized I wasn't really working my business. I felt like I was, but I was posting on Facebook and kind of scrolling, and I felt like I was busy and working. You guys, that's not work. You've got to be intentional about making relationships, reaching out to people, sharing Plexus. For those of you that were on our Golden Above Power Hour with Amy, imagine if you did that every day. I told Steph after we did it, because I'm guilty. I don't do it every day. I'm, super busy. You guys are my sole focus, the team, but I still put my personal business first. But imagine if we all did that power hour every day. We would all be so much farther ahead in our journey, because I told Stephanie after we did it, I said, imagine if we did that every day. We'd be double diamond. She's like, I know. And I said, you know who did that every day for 3.5 years? Celeste Gwen. I'm not kidding you. That lady worked her booty off. And she did that every day. She reached out to like 10 new people a day. And she'll tell you that. Like, she worked hard for 3 years so that she could be where she is. So it's all about sharing. It's all about, getting this out daily and working your business. Touch your business. I know we all get busy. We all have excuses, but they're just excuses. If you want more out of your business, I challenge you guys to be honest with yourself, because that's what I had to do. I pulled out my calendar, and the call I was on said, if your calendar is empty, so is your bank account. And I was like, it's probably why I'm stuck at Senior Gold. I don't have anything going on. I don't have meetings with people. I don't have prospects I'm sharing with. I don't have new level ones I'm training. I don't have anything. 3-way calls, 3-way messages. So fill up your calendar. It's going to be busy, but it's going to be worth it. I promise you. And you don't have to work 8-10 hours a day of Plexus. I'm talking about give yourself 2 hours a day. 2 hours of dedicated, non-scrolling Facebook time where you are working your business. And I know we put out lots of challenge groups and IPAs. It's simple. There are no secrets or shortcuts in this. It's who can share with the most people. That will get you to the top. Amy's coming tomorrow and we're going to fly out to Dallas Friday, but everyone thinks she's got this magical secret. She just talks to people. When we're out and about, she talks to everybody. That doesn't mean they all join her team and go diamond, but that means she's sharing and her team is following. So, I make it a point too, everywhere I go, I share Plexus, because how can we not share Plexus? What's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to say, no, thank you. I had someone the other day be like, oh, that's nice. That's it. But I shared, hey, planted the seed for next time when I see them. What is in our head is only in our head, of our fears that are holding us back, because this is a business we should be very proud to share. And these products we should be very proud to share. So I want to challenge you guys to step it up, step outside your comfort zone. And, when we have excuses, they're just that. Be honest with yourself. We have time. We all have time. Even though I'm like so busy all the time, I have time. Like, I'm sure I scroll Facebook a little more than I should. I have time to do this. Amy Paul with 7 kids has time to do this. Brenda Martin, a diamond with 12 kids. That's a lot of kids. I struggle with 2. She has time to do this. We all have time to do this. It's just, if it's important to us, we'll make the time. And I encourage you guys to work your business consistently, because I have lots of people that are like, oh, I'll come back in a month. And I tell them your business will be gone, because this is not a business you can work sort of, kind of. You have to work it every day. And at the very least, I'm talking about posting on Facebook, and strategically, intentionally posting on Facebook, just not just copying, sharing posts, but putting some thought into that 5 minutes before you post to share why you love Plexus and why you love this business and opportunity. And payday's coming up again, and share what, these first couple months of the year have done for you and your family. Even if it's a couple $100 a month, that's a couple $100 that you didn't have before Plexus. And I know many of you are making well over a couple $100 a month. Don't be afraid to share that, because people think we don't make any money in Plexus. I still have people, when I tell them, they about fall over. And I ask them, I'm like, do you think I'm kidding? And they say, no, I just never have known anyone in network marketing to really make that kind of money. So be bold in sharing that. Don't be afraid to share that, and work your business every day. So we're going on all these vacations this summer, which is awesome. So thankful that we can do it all. I never want to stop working my business. Last year, everybody said, have a great time in Hawaii and take the week off. And I was like, no, that would give me a panic attack. But I can't stop working my business. I'll chill out a little bit, a lot more, but I touch my business morning, noon, and night. I'm following up. I'm sharing. I may not be working at my normal hours, but I don't ever let a day go by, because I don't want my network, the people that are still hanging on watching me, thinking maybe this is for them, think, oh, maybe she kind of like slowed down on that. I want them to know that this is a rocket ship and we are not slowing down. And I have no idea what the big reveal is, but everyone is so excited. There's some like jewels that I think know, because maybe they were in the know somehow, but they're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so like business changing. So I'm trusting them and knowing that we just have so much good coming. And I tell everybody, hang in there and hang on tight and work your business, because we will be those people, mark my words, that in 5 or 10 years, they say, oh, yeah, all those people, Kira and Debbie, I'm looking at names, and Jill and Jessica, they got lucky because they joined Plexus early. And no, we didn't. We worked our business, but we did get in at the right time, because this is going to be a much bigger, multi-billion-dollar company, and we will all be at the top. But you've got to hang in there, because this thing is taking off like wildfire. I have people now that know more about it, which is that good third-party validation. And the person that's bold enough to share with them is who is going to sign them. I have a lot of mutual friends, and I've had people come to me and say, well, you were bold and you shared it with me. And I say, well, that's your friend. And they're like, yeah, all I see is her posting on Facebook, but you actually shared it with me. So be bold, share with your friends, work your business, because you guys can all do this. I think that's all I got. I don't look at my clock, but I want to like let you add anything, because I'll get off and let you finish your call, because I know you wanted to share some more with them.
Yes. Well, thank you. I know we had one question, but I think you answered it about not taking a break from your business, because your business will not be there when you get back if you decide to come back. So if anything,
Yeah.
keep posting on Facebook.
Yeah, like Lauren said, what would you say about taking time? But if it's your business, why would you take time off and walk away? This is a business that we get to do in our own timing and on our own terms. And nobody tells me to get up in the morning and go to work, but I want to go to work and I don't report to anybody. So I love doing this. And this is just like any other business. I have traditional business owner friends and they work so hard, you guys, so hard. We get to build this business completely online. That's why I say there's no excuses to not work your business, because it's just like in real estate. It like resonates a lot with that. They said you're not in business unless your mouth is open. And the same is true with Plexus. As long as your Facebook's talking and you are talking, you are in business. You guys heard the story. I'll just wrap it up with this because it's just, Steph and I talk about this all the time. We talked about this the other night. We just can't believe it. So I'm so thankful my mom is a natural sharer and network marketer, even though she doesn't know it. She's in real estate. She's very successful. And Steph's ex-fiance, way back, probably 12 years ago, was in Home Depot buying a for sale by owner sign. And my mom, she is like, my husband got into real estate. He's like, gosh, your mom can meet anybody and they'll list their house with her because she won't meet a stranger and she'll talk to them. So he was standing in line and she tapped him on the shoulder, didn't know him at all. She could have been busy or on her phone, but she was paying attention. She always does. And she said, hey, if that doesn't work out for you, call me. I'd love to help you. Sure enough, who called her 6 months later? Steph's fiance and Steph, and said, hey, I remember you. I still have your card. This didn't work out for me. I'd love for you to try and sell my house. And the rest is history. And Steph and I know each other. And we always say, gosh, Deb is my mom. Deb, what if Deb wouldn't have shared? What if she was afraid? Because so many people out there that get into real estate are afraid to be like, hey, here's what I do. Just like what we do with Plexus. I'll share one more because this is a really good one. I know I've shared it before. You guys know Candy Mernon. I could talk forever. There's so many stories of just get out there, share. Get outside your comfort zone, share with people. So Candy Mernon's a big Disney person. She lives in Orlando. Amy Kosmowski is a diamond. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you guys have seen who she is. She was down from New York at Disney with her family. Candy met her in line on a Disney ride. She joined her. She's one of her level 1 diamonds because she talked to her in the Disney line and made a connection and relationship and a friend on Facebook. So Amy was like, what's this Plexus stuff? And the rest is history on that. So be bold, you guys. Get out there and share. You can do this. It's scary, but it's not scary. It's only scary because we think it is. And once you do it, you're going to like do it and then run to your car and be like, oh my gosh, I did it. I talked to somebody. I can share with anybody. Right, Rebecca? The first time you actually share with a like random stranger, then you're like, oh my God, I can do this.
Yes, so. Absolutely. Even sharing on Facebook, when you message your dream teamer and you're like shaking and so nervous, like you do it and you're like, okay, I did it. I can do this. Like, what if they say yes now, you know? So
Lauren's sitting on this call and you were like, hey, have you heard of Plexus? You liked my post. And now look at her.
Do you know of anyone that's looking for, I didn't even ask her directly, you know, like I was that, you know, I didn't want to hear no. I just kind of tiptoed around it. And thankfully she was bold enough to say, yeah, me, I need it. So yeah, you have to put yourself out there. So, but well,
I love you guys, and your fearless leader, Rebecca, is amazing and incredible. You guys all know that. We're going for a really big goal for her convention to hit Emerald while we're all out there. So we're going to work hard together as a team. I know you guys will all rally your teams together for her, and I think she's going to share more about some ideas that are brilliant that will help her get there this month and help you guys grow your business in really big ways. And it's a very simple, duplicatable thing. And it's something you guys are already doing with the 7 days. So I'm really excited for you guys. I'm really proud. I can't wait to see you guys in Emerald team and so many of you guys that are following behind her. So I could talk to y'all all night, but I have to go. I'm on, if you guys remember, Alyssa Snyder did our call, that diamond. I'm like reciprocating. I'm on her team tonight. So I was like, I promise I'll be on time.
So thanks so much, Lynn, for sharing with us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Night, guys.
Okay, and we will finish up. We had a few announcements too that we wanted to go over before I let you guys go. what she was talking about, and I kind of posted a contest about this, but for any new ambassador that comes on board this in the month of May, we always have them purchase a welcome pack. Our goal is to get them to get 5 friends or 5 people to purchase a 7-day trial membership, not membership, 7-day trial sample from their website. So maybe, you know, they're starting out and, you know, it's kind of intimidating to get someone to maybe go all in, but we do the 7-day trial groups, the challenge groups on Facebook. So they can have someone, you know, they reach out, they make a Facebook post, and we get them to purchase 5 of the 7-day trials. Now, why are we doing 5? Because each one of those trial packs are worth 20 in PV for them. So 5 times 20 is 100. So that's going to put them $100 over their welcome pack. So when that happens, you're going to get paid the building bonus because they got the welcome pack, and they're going to count for points for this month. So you're going to get paid points for them, and points are what help us rank up after silver. So if you're going for gold or anything above, you usually have to wait for those points for the next month when their order goes through. But if they get the 100 PV over their welcome pack by getting 5 trial packs, that's going to let them count for points this month. And so let's say they get the 5 people, they put them in the 7-day trial group that, you know, Jessica and myself run. We do all the work for them. And then at the end, maybe they have 3 people that sign up as ambassadors. They're silver. They've just met their first goal. There's $175 for them on top of the PV that they're getting from the 7-day trials. So it's going to set them up for success. They're going to like hit their first goal of silver. They're going to count for PV. It's an easy way to start sharing. It's very not intimidating to say, hey, can you spend $25 and get a trial pack and give it 7 days. So that will be huge and a lot of fun to just, any new ambassador you get, even if they say, I don't want to do the business, ask them, would you be interested in getting your products paid for? Do you have 5 friends that would just sample it with you? You know, can they spend $25? And you're going to benefit as their sponsor, and then they're going to benefit because they may decide to do the business once they see the impact of that. So that's going to be huge. May 15th is our first 7-day trial group. Once they purchase, you can add them to the group. The link is posted on the team page, and then like I said, we'll do the work for you. And then if anybody joins after May 15th, we'll have another group starting June 5th that those can join in. So that way anybody that joins in the group in the month of May gets in on getting the 5 people to purchase the trial packs. Does that make sense? Pretty good. And then, hold on, I'm on speaker view and I can't see everybody. Okay. And then, I don't know, Lauren, do you want to unmute yourself? We wanted to share something pretty cool too. Right now, Lauren and I both have separate team pages just because when Lauren started, she went fast track gold and she was, like her team like exploded. So she started her own team page to keep up with all those. And now, like my team as a whole, like we have over 900 people. We went over 900 last month. So we want to combine both of our pages. And so we have everybody in one spot because you guys know Lauren, she's super passionate. She's an amazing leader. So to have us all together, it's just going to be, I think it's going to be so much more fun for one, but we all get to interact and meet each other. And I know, Lynne's team, some of the relationships that I've developed with my sideline sisters, those are some of my best friends now that I do this business with. So you can just connect more as well. So, Lauren, did you want to add anything about the team?
Yeah. So we're really excited. For any of you guys that have been to anything that Rebecca and I have done together, an event or phone call or any sort of training, we just work so well together. And what I told her earlier, we are like yin and yang, and we just complement each other in so many areas because I lack so many different things that she has and vice versa. So she's that loving, caring yellow, and I am that crazy red that is so passionate and so like crazy on fire, like to, this is what you need to do. Why can't you just do this? And Rebecca is more of the soft, caring, nurturing person. So I think it's going to be amazing, and it'll be good for, like you said, sidelines. Some of our sideline relationships have been like everything in this business. To be able to message them when you're having a bad day, or you have an idea and you want to run it by somebody so you don't look like a fool, like all different kinds of things. So I'm really, really, really excited, and we can't wait. We're going to have lots of fun.
And we are going to rename the team page so it's not just my last name, but we're going to put a poll in the page to get you guys to help us with voting on what we want to change it to. So we have some ideas, and then we'll let you guys kind of help us select. But in the team page, it lets you actually do a poll, and you can just click in your vote, and then it'll show us, I think, in real time what people are voting. So
I think it
that'll
updates.
be kind of cool.
So if you guys have any suggestions, for all you PR marketing people, which was our major, so I guess we should be good at that.
I have a few ideas, but like I said, I love ideas. You'll learn that. Like I will tell you, I don't know it all, so I welcome ideas, and we want this to be our page. You know, if you have questions or you need advice, like we want this to be the place where everybody sees the contest and can comment and get training, and it just be a really positive, caring environment where we literally feel like a family, you know, that there's no stupid questions, that we just feel supported. So when you see a lot of new faces popping up on the team page, that's why they're still part of our team. And you'll see a lot more Lauren posting, because she's really good at that. And so that's just what's going on. So it's really exciting and a really good thing. So we can open it up for questions if anybody has questions or comments. But the main things we wanted to just cover was the team page, and then the new 7-day trial groups, and the goal now for our new ambassadors to help get them started. Try and get 5 friends to purchase, you know, a sample pack. $25 for them, or if they want to even go in their back office, we can purchase the trial pack ourselves. It costs us $20, and you can sell them for $25. So, I mean, you make some money extra there. So just up to you, however they want to do it and what their budget's like. I know everybody can't spend another, you know, $100 up front. So, but you can sell them, you know, and mail them out yourself or deliver them. I usually keep some on hand because people local will want one, and I can say, oh, I have one in my purse. Do you have $25? So just ideas to.
Yeah, I think that was when she shared such a genius idea. I'm like, how I
never thought of that.
And I don't know if that was like a Helen and Sonia thing or whatever, but I'm like, that is just pure genius. Because
what Lauren's talking about, we're on a page, and a girl was pushing for Emerald in April, and on April 28th, she still needed like 240 points to hit Emerald. So that's like what, 48 people? And they got those people, the new ambassadors, not, you know how it is with inactives, like it's so hard to get them to come back. Can you please order? And then the next month they won't order again. So you get the new people, they reached out to them, helped them, you know, with 3-way messages, sharing on Facebook, and got them within, 2 days?
I think like 24 hours or something, she said they gained 240 points.
By having new people purchase the sample packs,
which is huge, because a lot of times when you push for a rank, I know I've been there, you push so hard and you get all these inactives to come back, and they're 5 points that month. And then the next month you go backwards because you don't have you push so hard. And so this will defeat that. I mean, it's our new people. They're going to automatically be points. So I have several people on my team that are so close to gold, 15, 20 points away, and then they have to add 5 this month, and then next month you can hit it. Well, then you have to worry about people falling off. No, add those 3 or 4 people this month, and we're going to help every one of those people sell 5 trial packs, and then their business is going to go crazy. So it's genius. I'm so excited about it. And every month, even when Rebecca's not pushing for Emerald, it's such an easy thing that we can continue doing and continue. It's so easily duplicatable, you know? So you signed up. Yay. Okay. Do you want to get your products covered? All right. Do you know 5 people that want to try?
Don't feel bad too. I know a lot of us have like maybe it's not your level one, but somebody joins,
Yeah.
like, I know they could do this. Don't feel bad about saying, I'll help you. You know, if their sponsor is really not in this or they don't work it a lot, you know, we don't want them to feel unsupported. So don't feel like you're ever stepping on toes. Like, we want to help everybody. And if somebody's interested in this, or they might not even know about the business if you don't kind of reach out to them. So kind of pay attention to new people that join on your team. Is their sponsor working? Is their sponsor on board with this? If not, you know, reach out to their sponsor. You can include them in the message, you know, do a three-way message. But, you know, we have to kind of work all together to really make this possible and let them know about it, and how it works, and that you need the 5 people type thing. So yes, like Suzanne said, it's the perfect way to just get your feet wet. You don't have to jump all in. It's just selling samples, because how many times do we post on Facebook? We see that first post and people are like, do you have samples I can have? Yes, for $25, here you go. You know, so that's what people are always asking for. Do you have a sample? So we can say, yes, we do. They can invest, you know, $25. So it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we, unless anybody else has questions or comments, we can go ahead and wrap it up. And I'll post this. I know I had a few messages from people who had stuff going on and they couldn't hop on. So we'll post this on the team page for them. And we'll start switching over and adding everybody tonight to make our one big, exciting team page. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.